Hi, everybody. Welcome to this edition of the 12-Ounce Sports Update. Yours truly, Captain Lou, in the chair on this Monday, October the 14th, 2024. Hope you had a great sports weekend. A lot of great stuff going on in the world of sports. Of course, we had week 6 of the NFL season, some big games, some big blowouts, and some big injuries as well. We'll talk about that here shortly. Major League Baseball, the ALCS and the NLCS underway. Well, the NLCS is in progress. Game 2 in the bottom of the 6th. The Dodgers, trailing 6-3, had a chance to cut into that lead, left a couple runners stranded. So they go to the 7th, 6-3. We'll give you an update on that throughout this short update broadcast. The ALCS starting tonight as well. Cleveland at New York to take on the Yankees. It's going to be Alex Cobb and Carlos Rodon. They get underway in about an hour, and that's going to be game 1 of the ALCS. Also, a lot going on in college football. Some big games this past weekend. We'll go through those real quick as well. So stick around for that here on this 12-Ounce Sports Update here on Dingo TV as well, Channel 217. All right, some of the scores from Monday night or from last night in the NFL. Let's talk about Week 6. Detroit, a big win. They went down to Dallas and exercised some demons. Maybe took out a little revenge after last year. 47-9 with a big win over the Dallas Cowboys, although they suffered a big loss last night. Aiden Hutchinson, a gruesome leg injury, broke his fibia and tibia. He's going to be out, 4 to 6 months is the prognosis. Dan Campbell says never count him out, but I got a feeling that Aiden Hutchinson will be out for the rest of the year. That's going to be a big blow for the Lions, but they won in a big way yesterday over the Dallas Cowboys, 47-9. How about the Chicago Bears? They pummeled the Jags as well in London, 34-13. They're 4-2. The Packers won a big one. They're dominant in their win over Arizona last night. And, of course, how about the Texans and the Steelers? They keep their rolls going as well. So the NFC North, they are by far the best team, best division in the NFL. All their teams are all over 500. The Packers and the Bears are tied for last with a 4-2 record. And they all have the worst team in the NFC North. The Green Bay Packers have a plus-minus differential in points of +40. So the NFC North shining bright as well. Elsewhere in the NFL, some big games as we take a quick look at the scoreboard from yesterday and from the weekend. Of course, the 49ers started it out on Thursday night with a win over Seattle, 36-24. Other games, the Colts edged the Titans, 20-17. The Colts are back to 3-3. We talked about the Texans. They're 5-1, leading the AFC South with a big win over the Patriots, 41-21. The Buccaneers keep going. 51 they put up last night on the Saints, 51-27 with a big win there. The Eagles hung on against the lowly Browns, 20-16 with that win there. The Ravens, are they not the top team in the AFC? They're looking like it now, 30-23 over the Commanders. The Chargers got back on the winning track, 23-16 over the Broncos. Both the Broncos now 3-3. The Chargers are at 3-2. We mentioned the Steelers with a big win. And how about the Falcons over the Panthers, 38-20? The Falcons are 4-2. And last night on Sunday night, it was the Bengals and the Giants, led by a 47-yard quarterback draw run for a touchdown by Joe Burrow. He ended up with 208 yards through the air as well. They beat the Giants in a big win, 17-7. So in college football this weekend, we had some big matchups as well. How about Ohio State and Oregon going right down to the wire? And it was the Oregon Ducks hanging on for dear life, 32-31, as the Ohio State Buckeyes couldn't get in position for a potential field goal try. They win 32-31 to the Ducks. They're now at 6-0, while Ohio State falls to 5-1. Couple other big matchups. Texas rolled over Oklahoma, 34-3. Georgia defeated Mississippi State in a shootout, 41-31. That sets up a monster matchup this Saturday. Number 1, Texas. Number 5, Georgia for first place in the SEC. That's going to be a dandy matchup there as well. How about Penn State going to USC? Maybe James Franklin, at least for 1 week, exercise some demons as they beat a top team. If you call USC a top team, they went cross country. They beat USC at the Coliseum by the score of 33-30. Alabama needed a last-second field goal to beat South Carolina 27-25. Texas edged a depleted Tennessee edged a depleted Florida team 23-17. And LSU, they got a big win under Brian Kelly in overtime over Ole Miss, 29-26. A come-from-behind victory at that. All right, we're going to take a quick break. We got more, including an update on the Major League Baseball and a whole lot more. So don't go anywhere. You're watching the 12-Ounce Sports Update right here on 12-Ounce Sports and Dingo TV, channel 217.
Welcome to MyBookie. You're ready to create an account and start making money, and we're here to help. And remember, you can get a bonus of up to $1,000 on your first deposit. Now you're ready to bet. Just go to mybookie.ag, visit the sportsbook, click on your bet, and input the amount you want to risk or win in the bet slip. Yes, it's that easy. Just remember, at MyBookie, you play, you win, you get paid.
Welcome back, everybody, to the 12-Ounce Sports Update. You're on 12-Ounce Sports and Dingo TV, channel 217. You can catch us with our updates every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Hey, a special shout out to all of those that took part in the Montana Lacrosse League Championships. Great broadcast throughout the weekend. You can see all of those games on our YouTube channel, which is the 12-Ounce Sports YouTube channel. We invite you to subscribe to those as well. Well, the AL and NLCS is underway. Over the weekend, the Tigers couldn't quite get it done against the Cleveland Guardians. That was a thrilling 5-game series. The Guardians with a big 5-1 or 7-3 win rather on Saturday. So they take on the Yankees tonight in a little less than an hour. Actually, an hour from now will be right about the first pitch. Carlos Rodon for the Yankees, Alex Cobb for the Guardians. This one looks to go 7. This is going to be a fantastic matchup. If you're a baseball fan, highly recommend that you check this series out as well. And in the NLCS, let's get a quick update if we can. As last we checked, they're now in the bottom of the 7th inning. The Mets jumped out to a 6-0 lead. They're hanging on to a 6-3 lead as they go to the bottom of the 7th. Last night in Game 1, it was all Dodgers all the time, 9-0 over the New York Mets. So a big night for New York sports with the Mets in LA against the Dodgers, the Yankees at home against the Guardians. And coming up in about an hour and a half or so, it's going to be the Jets and the Buffalo Bills. The Jets with their new interim coach after they let go of Robert Saleh this past Tuesday. So again, some big matchups. Let's take a look while we've got a minute at the rankings in college football. As on the top spot, it's Texas holding on to that top spot in the college football rankings. Oregon with their big win, they jump up to number 2. Penn State is number 3. Ohio State falls to number 4. While Georgia is in at number 5, Miami is at 6, Alabama 7. LSU jumps up 5 spots to 8. Iowa State undefeated at number 9, and it's going to be Clemson checking in at number 10. Tennessee, Notre Dame, BYU, Texas A&M, and Boise State are 11 through 15. Indiana, they're up to number 16, undefeated at 6-0. Kansas State at 17, Ole Miss at 18. Missouri at 19, Pittsburgh at 20. And then finally, SMU up 4 to number 21. And Illinois at number 22. Army, they're in at number 23. Michigan holds at number 24. And Navy comes in at number 25. So the service academies, both of those teams ranked in the top 25 for the first time in over 60 years. So it's a good achievement for both those squads as well. All right, again, tonight's matchup, Monday Night Football, Buffalo and the Jets. The line right now down to -1 in favor of Buffalo at the Meadowlands against the Jets. The over-under is 41.5. I'm not touching that game whatsoever. Maybe take the under on that one. I think that's it's going to be a slugfest maybe. We'll keep an eye on that. So, all right, that's going to do it here for our update. Again, games in progress right now in Major League Baseball. Game 2 of the NLCS. The Dodgers trailing 6-3. They've got a runner on first with 1 out. The Mets lead that series 1-0. And in the American League, just about set to go in about an hour, it's going to be the Yankees and the Guardians in that matchup. And one more real quick look at the scoreboard in the NFL from last week, or from this past weekend. Thursday night, it was the 49ers over the Seahawks, 36-24. Some of the other big matchups, the Lions pummeled the Dallas Cowboys 46-7. The Packers with a big win over the Arizona Cardinals, and the Chicago Bears in London. They're at 4-2 already, the Bears. A 35-16 win over the Jags. The Colts over the Titans 20-17. The Texans go to 5-1 with a big win over the Patriots 41-21. The Ravens over the Commanders in a battle of 4-1, now both teams at 4-2. The Ravens with a 30-23 win over the Commanders. All right, don't forget, join us on Thursday night this week for another edition of the Captain Lou Extravaganza. We'll be live at 7 o'clock Eastern time as we get you ready for Week 7 of the NFL, Week 8 of the college football season. And, of course, our Captain Lou Six-Pack Challenge, 5-0-1 this week. So I'm back to 500 now after such a horrific start. So we'll see what those picks are going to be this coming Thursday night. We also have the ACHA Power Play coming up tomorrow at 7 o'clock as well. Also, don't forget to join the Vegas Squares shows. This just happened. And Philly Pete every night, 6 o'clock. They come on right before us and before the updates every week, every day here on 12 Ounce Sports. All right, that's going to do it. Thanks for joining us, everybody, for this update. We'll be back for another 12 Ounce update Wednesday, 6:30 with El Jefe and the Gamble Guy. So don't forget to join us then as well. All right, that's going to do it. Captain Lou saying keep your heads up, keep your sticks down, keep your feet moving, and as always, keep your minds open. Until next time, so long. Be safe, everybody.